So now that we have already created a method that should calculate the month to jump, right? I'll just gonna execute this and let's see if it gives us the accurate numbers or not. So I'll say get jump month, right? And I'll gonna execute this. So after this, it should actually set values to the jump month by and the increment. So what I'm gonna do, I'll just print jump month by values, and I'm gonna print the increment as well, right? And the target date is set to 2 months ahead, so the increment should be true and the jump value should be true. See, 8 minus 6 is 2. And if I set it somewhere in January 2015, right, and if I run this, you can see 5 is the difference and the increment is false. So it should actually decrement it 5 times, right? So this is how we have created a logic that can actually move to the specified month, right? And now we're going to integrate the WebDriver over here. So how we can execute the WebDriver code? I'm going to call the WebDriver over here, WebDriver driver equal to new Firefox driver. I'll import all these things and say driver dot get, and I'm gonna give this over here, right? And then I'll just maximize the window as well. Driver dot manage dot window dot maximize, implement the timeouts, manage dot timeout dot implicitly wait. Since it's a Ajax calendar, Ajax or a jQuery calendar, it could be anything, but all Ajax and jQuery they run are at the client end, so there might be a synchronization issues. So it's better to use the implicit wait over here, right, to be on a safer side. So after this, what I'm gonna do, I first need to click on this so that the calendar shows up. I can say driver dot find element by dot xpath this dot click, right? And now based on the value, based on the target jump month, I need to actually move this or this, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a logic over here for int I equal to 0. I'll start it from 0 and I'll say I less than jump month by. I'm gonna run a loop up till the jump value, right? Now why I'm doing this, so just follow me and then it will be very much clear to you. So I'll say if increment as in if the increment returns true, right? If it returns true, what it should do, it should say driver dot find element by dot xpath, and I'm gonna take the xpath of this and I'll say this dot click. It should actually click on this particular thing, right? Else if it is not true, so what it should do, it should again click, but it should actually click over here. Means if it decrements the value, then the increment changes to false and it should actually gonna click this, right? So this loop will gonna run and I'm gonna implement I'm gonna add some sleep time over here as well, so that we should be able to see the automation happening and the runtime. So I'm gonna give a 1 second delay time over here, right, and this loop. So let's save this and let's see the execution of whatever that we have implemented. should work fine or not. So first I'm going to increment it for 2 months, and let's see if it reaches to the August month or not. And yes, it successfully got executed. Right now, let me change this value and decrement it to January. Right, and let us see. May, April, March, February, January. Yes, so it did work. It did work. Whatever that we have designed so far, calculating the month based on the current time and the target date, it's actually worked, right? So far, the code that we have written is working fine, and now the next thing that we need to do is to specify the target date and click on that particular date. All right.